G'day, welcome to the channel. You've tuned into the Pedal Picassos. Mission Brown, puppy dog, is joining me in the studio today. My name is Rod. Thanks for tuning in. I'm revisiting the Nux Morningstar. I've done one video on it first up, and I wanted to come back and explore what the true bypass and buffered bypass options are. The one-page manual doesn't detail anything about it, but if you go online to Nux, you can find out a little bit more detail in the description of the pedal, talking about their switching option between true and buffered bypass. And I'm going to endeavour to see if we can tell any difference at all. My leads aren't particularly long, and I'm going straight into the katana today, into the door. That's pretty clean, pretty cleanish. So straight away, what I found engaging this guy was a little bit of a capacitive click, an audible click that you can hear when you engage the pedal, something I'm not too big on. And I wanted to see if that changed at all with the true or buffered bypass. And considering that it is a switching thing, I thought there might be, it might have something to do with the switching of that. But anyway, I still love this pedal as a bluesbreaker option, and I love Nux's small footprint pedals. Their mini pedals are some of the best on the market because they have soft switches, whether they're silent or not. They generally have a couple of options. Some of them have got updatable firmware and USB slots. This particular pedal has got a second function. When you hit the pedal again, you can hear that click as the little green LED comes in, and that gives you a brighter tone, which is good if you want to dial that in and re-EQ it. But they also have bigger knobs, and they're not tiny little dials or knobs, and they've got what looks like a luminous stripe. So in poor lighting on a stage, you can see exactly where your pedal's set, and I reckon that's a big plus. Righto. So once you've engaged that shine mode and the little green LED comes in, it'll stay on when you disengage and engage the pedal. And to disengage it, you depress the pedal again for a little period of time, and that will go off. And then you can go into bypass mode. Right. Now, in order to get into true bypass or buffered bypass mode, you have to have the foot switch depressed as you're powering it on. Now, red will be true bypass, green will be buffered bypass. So as I said, you've got to do this when you're cycling the power, plugging the power in and out, and you've got to have the button depressed. So let's give this a go. Disconnect power, button depressed. All right, this is that's true bypass mode. All right, I'll do it again so you can see what happens when we go into buffered bypass mode. Right, you saw that the LED lit green. It doesn't stay green when you engage it though, and you hear that little click when we just engage it. Right. So this is buffered bypass. I don't think it makes any difference with the pedal engaged at all. Whether you get any more clarity from tops when you've got it bypassed, I can't tell any difference. It's not going to make anything sound worse, which is good. What it may do is make it play with other pedals a little bit better, and some fuzz pedals have trouble with buffers. So you've got an option. If you find that you're pairing it up with a pedal and all of a sudden that pedal that you're used to isn't liking being coupled with the Nux Morningstar, then switch it over. All right. Here we go. I'll put it back to true bypass. There we go, we're red. And every time I switch, then you could hear, an audible switch, which is... Anyway, I still like the tone. Just wanted to display the true bypass, buffered bypass differences just because we can. Let me know if you've got one of these, if you like it, if you've paired it up with anything else, any other Nux in the small series of pedals. Hit the subscribe button if you can, drop a comment, be part of the conversation. I might pair this bad boy with the Marshall Bluesbreaker reissue pedal just to compare the pair. All right, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.